Namaskar ji. Om Kem Ketu Namaha. So let's talk about Ketu placement. Wherever Ketu is placed in your chart, it will give some sort of multiplicity. So we'll talk about different houses, right? I'll give you the examples. Let's say if your Ketu is in first house, is in the first house. So first house represents your personality. So Ketu in first house will give you different personalities in a way, like I'll explain. His energy is scattered so badly that he won't be able to keep up a topic for of 5 minutes straight. Like, let me give you an example. Suppose a person is talking to you and he has Ketu in first house. This person will keep jumping from one topic to another in a conversation, and a mentally stable person will be so irritated like, what are you talking about? I'm not getting it. Like, at one moment he's talking about his job, and another minute the person will be talking about his garden. Maybe he keeps jumping so quickly. His focus is very bad. So he's like, there's some sort of mindlessness, you can call it. Yeah, it's really sound dumb. And second house, let's talk about second house. If Ketu is in second house, there will be multiplicity in family. Let me explain how. Like, family of somebody else, like your uncle, chacha, taya, what do you call it, tau. So this person will consider them as his own family, and so in this way there will be multiplicity of family. There can be also multiplicity of income sources, and if the person is not earning, there can be also multiplicity of what do you call it, money, yeah, speech. So at one moment the person is speaking in a sarcastic tone, in another minute the person is like laughing and talking like your well wisher. So this kind of multiplicity. If Ketu is in third house, you will see that the person doodles everywhere. Like, whatever he has in front of him, he will keep doodling, and he will write poems. So third house is basically short travels, writing, and courage. So there will be multiplicity in these things. Like, um, in some situations he will be like courageous, but at the same time he will be there will be very eccentric kind of multiplicity. In writing as well, the person will be able to write in different genres. So this thing you will see. Ketu in fourth house, the person will be having multiplicity in properties. Fourth house is your mom, so he may also have a muh ma, you call it, like, you consider someone as your mom. Your mom is alive, but all uh, meantime you consider someone else as your mom too. So these kind of things. Ketu in five house, fifth house. So fifth house is, this person can be fluent in more than three languages, because two is very common. So we will say that three or more than three languages. The person must be knowing, sometimes in many cases, like five languages, six languages. It's very common for the person who has fifth Ketu in fifth house. And not just languages, it's it's a house of love affairs and mantras, right? So the person is doing sadhana. The person can be doing sadhana of different mantras, and even at the same time Like a person is trying to siddh a mantra related to, let's say, a particular deity, and at the same time, at a different time, but yes, same day, he has also started a different sadhana, different mantra sadhana. So these things are very common in Ketu in fifth house. We covered love, languages, mantra, and yeah, entertainment. So fifth house is entertainment also. So the person have some sort of multiplicity in type of entertainment he seeks. For example, there are many kind of entertainment, right? Music, comedy, different genres of every entertainment, right? So the person can be into many things, like different modes of entertainment, like radio. At the same time, he can be into classical as well, and in the modern music. So he's into rock and soulful music at the same time. So they can be things like that. So I covered first to fifth house Ketu placement. In whichever house Ketu is placed, you will see some sort of multiplicity. This was my point. And I would also comment upon a thing that when I started learning astrology, I heard lunar astro Dipanshugiri saying that whoever have Ketu in first house, the person talks to himself or in the mirror. And at that time, I remember that I started predicting it to the people who had Ketu in first house. But oh my god, क्या बेइज्जती है ना. Nobody confirmed it actually कि they talk to themselves. So I would say that don't follow others snapshot techniques until you find yourself. Like let me tell you, like whichever technique I am sharing with you, it is not necessary that you will come across that kind of charts. Why is that? Because we attract clients according to our own energy. But yes, that helps. I won't say that that doesn't help. Yes, that helps. Our experience helps others. It can help others, yes, for sure. So I will cover other houses in another video, because I am not a content creator, right? My motive to make this video is just for my own reference, because sometimes I just improvise, right? I don't have a script. So I improvise, I make videos for my own reference to watch later, to watch them later, so that I can know what were my observations. Okay, so that's it for now. Good night. Tada, bye bye. Om Kem Ketve Namaha. Om Namah Shivaya.